This image captures an accident involving a Soviet Il-2 attack aircraft and a Gazaa truck. The incident likely occurred during World War II on an Eastern Front airfield. The plane's propeller is entangled with the truck, damaging both vehicles. This collision highlights the challenging conditions and risks associated with wartime operations. This photo, taken in 1943 on the Eastern Front during World War II, shows Soviet soldiers positioned among a field of watermelons. Armed with rifles, they are using the melons as cover, likely engaging German forces nearby. This image captures the resourcefulness and adaptability of soldiers facing harsh conditions during intense fighting. Captured in 1972 during the Troubles in Northern Ireland, this photograph shows a woman gesturing towards a British soldier. Several other individuals are present, observing the interaction. This image encapsulates the tense relationship and the complex social dynamics that defined the era of conflict in Derry. This photo captures Romanian President Nicolae Ceausescu's visit to Libya in 1974. Ceausescu and Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi are seen inspecting an honor guard, highlighting the diplomatic ties between the two nations. The meeting reflects the socialist-leaning foreign policy of Romania and its engagement with countries outside the Soviet sphere of influence. This image captures Jennifer Hostin of Grenada, who won the Miss World competition in London in 1970. She is shown wearing her crown and cape, holding a scepter. Hostin's victory marked a significant moment as the first woman of color to win the title, challenging conventional beauty norms of the time. This photograph, taken around 1925 in the United States, showcases an early delivery vehicle. The image features a California-bred van, complete with advertising. It was operated by the California Baking Company. These types of vehicles helped transform local economies by enabling businesses to reach more customers. This image captures a moment on the set of The Godfather in 1971, a landmark film in American cinema. Actor Robert Duvall is seen holding cue cards for Marlon Brando during filming. Brando, known for his method acting and improvisational style, often preferred using such prompts to memorize lines. This behind-the-scenes glimpse reveals a unique aspect of Brando's creative process. Around 1901, German immigrant Gustav Whitehead experimented with early aviation in Connecticut. This photograph shows Whitehead and several other individuals posing with one of his early glider designs. Whitehead's work, though not as widely recognized as the Wright brothers, contributed to the burgeoning field of aviation at the turn of the century. Around 1971, during the Vietnam War era, a soldier is seen equipped with a unique setup. He's wearing a helmet and aiming a weapon, with a camera attached. This was an early attempt to record combat from a first-person perspective. It represents the evolving technology and documentation in warfare during that period. This photograph captures London in January 1941, during the height of the Blitz. The cityscape is marred by extensive damage from Luftwaffe bombing raids, with many buildings reduced to rubble. Amidst the destruction, St. Paul's Cathedral stands tall, a symbol of resilience. This image serves as a stark reminder of the impact of aerial warfare on civilian populations during World War II. This photograph, taken in Germany around 1929, depicts a mobile rescue tower on a beach. Lifeguards are stationed in the elevated box, providing them with a better vantage point over the bathers. This innovative approach shows early efforts to ensure safety and enjoyment during leisure activities at the beach. This photograph depicts a Boer farmer during the Second Boer War, fought in South Africa from 1899 to 1902. The man is armed with a rifle and wears civilian clothing, representing the Boer commando citizen-soldier ethos. These farmers mounted a fierce resistance against the British Empire, highlighting the enduring legacy of the conflict in South African history. This is a photograph of Ernest Hemingway taken in 1923. It's his passport photo, showing a young Hemingway with a serious expression, wearing a suit and tie. At this time, he was beginning his writing career in Paris. This image offers a rare glimpse into the early life of one of the 20th century's most influential authors. This photo captures the aftermath of the Gulf War in Kuwait, circa 1991. U.S. soldiers are seen on a vehicle, with burning oil fields creating a dark, smoky backdrop. These fires were the result of Iraqi forces' destruction. This scene symbolizes the environmental and human costs of modern conflict. This photograph, taken around 1927, features Robert Benoist, a prominent French race car driver. He's seen here gripping the wheel of his Delage 1500, likely before or after a race. Benoist's success in Grand Prix racing during this era contributed significantly to the growth and popularity of motorsports in Europe. This photograph captures a moment in the Soviet Union during the 1930s. Two workers in white coats and hats are seen carefully handling a massive sturgeon. The fish was caught in the Leningrad region and brought to the fish processing plant. Sturgeon was a valuable commodity, and this image reflects the importance of the fishing industry in the Soviet economy. During the 1999 NATO intervention in Yugoslavia, a bomb is seen affixed to a military aircraft. The munition is painted with an ironic Happy Easter message. This image reflects the controversial and complex nature of modern warfare, where propaganda and psychological operations intersect with military action. On November 4, 1924, a large crowd assembled outside the Washington Star newspaper building. Eager citizens awaited the results of the presidential election. They are watching large screens displaying the vote tallies. This scene reflects the importance of newspapers and public gatherings in shaping early 20th century American democracy. This photograph, taken around 1910 in Belfast, showcases the construction of the Titanic and Olympic. The massive hulls are surrounded by scaffolding and cranes, revealing the scale of the shipbuilding operation. These liners represent a pinnacle of Edwardian engineering and ambition, though the Titanic's fate would become a tragic symbol of the era. In 1892, Alexander Graham Bell demonstrated the marvel of long-distance communication. The photograph captures Bell at an elaborate telephone setup, surrounded by formally dressed executives, as he conducts a call. This event marked a pivotal moment in telecommunications history, showcasing the expanding possibilities of connecting people across vast distances. Captured during World War I, this image shows a unique application of technology on the battlefield. Two German soldiers are seen operating a converted tandem bicycle. This bicycle was ingeniously designed to generate power, likely for inflating observation balloons. This highlights the resourcefulness employed by nations during the conflict. This photograph, taken around 1917, showcases a German automobile equipped with experimental spring wheels. The vehicle, pictured with two men standing nearby, demonstrates an early attempt to improve vehicle suspension and mobility. This unique design highlights the engineering ingenuity of the era, aimed at addressing the challenges of rough road conditions during World War I. This photo captures Depeche Mode in the early 1980s, during the burgeoning new wave scene in Britain. We see the band members in their distinctive early style, showcasing a blend of synthetic sounds and alternative fashion. Depeche Mode went on to become one of the most influential electronic bands of all time, shaping the sound of popular music for decades.